Ugh. We're back for another episode of the funny show. So I didn't finish the general yesterday, like I said I would. Not yesterday, but on Monday. So, what's the day today? Wednesday. So yesterday I wanted to finish it, but I didn't quite do it because I was too tired and I went to bed early, resulting in me waking up late at night to eat and work on that. So I went to bed super late and I didn't finish that in time, and this morning I didn't wake up in time to go to work. I was messed up. So hopefully I can have this out of the way today, so I can then focus on Adeline this week, and it shouldn't be a problem to have everything finished for the weekend, but I think I'm gonna give myself some extra days, and hopefully, yeah, by the next week everything will be completed, including the backgrounds and such. So this is a small recap in case you're watching this on YouTube. No one's there on Twitch already. It's still fairly early for people. For me, it's almost 5 as usual. It's 4:50 p.m., not a.m. of course. So yeah, still 5%, and yeah, we'll see. Oop. So what's left to do is just, yeah, that's it. I don't need this. Whoa, that changes a lot. Oop. All of that is done. Oop. Sitting down, back. Oop. There you go. So it's just having him getting up there and grabbing the zipper. That's all I gotta do. Then I can color him. Oof. Yep. Oh, hang on a minute. Wow. There we go. Very sweet. All right, let's break this down. Here, maybe like this. Another one. Hey Errol, what's up? How you doing? As you can see, I didn't finish the general like I said I would on Monday. But there's just this missing, just him getting up. I did that yesterday. And that was on stream that I did all that here with the box opening. So yesterday I did this and that, but now I just have to finish this. So it's good that I'm streaming so I can have some motivation. Preparing to draw? Nice. Yesterday was kind of weird because I was really tired, and as soon as I got home I tried to draw a little bit. I was really tired, so I decided to take a shower and just, you know, relax in bed for a little bit. And I fell asleep, and I woke up at 10 p.m. to eat, and then I wanted to draw because I was supposed to technically finish the general, but I didn't. So I wanted to do as much as I could, but yeah, I ended up going to bed at 4 a.m. and I didn't wake up in time this morning. My mother woke me up to go to work. That was a disaster, but hey, I was not late at least. What's up, Kirby? Control's battery is running low. Yeah, and at this point it's better to just call it. And the next day, I mean, if we go to sleep earlier the next day, we're gonna have enough energy to continue what we would have done with little energy the day before. So yeah, in this situation, so it's good to just call it. Oh, thank you, Kirby. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Yeah, Blender came in clutch during the end of it. Uh-oh, something is not happy. I don't have anything open. I just have the Pi, FL Studio, and OBS. That's it. And Blender, yeah. Something was not happy with the computer. It was lagging a bit. But yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I always make sure the next episode is, well, my greatest accomplishment. I won't be able to have that forever. But we're always learning stuff, so there's always something new that's going to appear in the later project. To work even a bit longer for that day. So, oh, there we go, like that. So he's gonna move this foot first. So this one is gonna be the in position. Wait, look. No, wait, he needs to take 3 steps here. I'm gonna sketch it so it's easier for everybody to see. I don't really want to do it. No, I won't. I just do it. It has to be, this foot has to be in position already. Oops. Because when he's here, he's gonna move this foot first. Whoop. Then this one in front, and then maybe reposition this one. So technically, what is the? Actually, oh. Yeah, all right. This. Like here, like imagine that his foot is in midair still. It's not fully on the warp star. It's a bit tough to explain, but with this frame here, I think it should be easier to see. Whoop. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's always Just a matter of trying to keep enough energy to work on the next thing. Okay, so this is kind of like, this entire file is kind of lagging a little bit, especially when the OBS and everything is there. I'm gonna do something. After I finish the general, I'm gonna put the backgrounds in place. What I mean by that is I've taken the pictures that I'm gonna be using as backgrounds for this clip, all 7 of them. So I'm gonna position them in the animation so I can delete all the 3D models in the back, just to see if there's a difference. I believe there's going to be a difference. I hope so. We'll see. Well, there should technically, but I don't know because now it's not showing up. Like, I enabled the, I disabled the viewport thing, which helps a ton when it comes to playing the animation. It helps with the lag and everything. If you want to play your animation in Blender and it's a bit laggy, whoa, sorry, and it's a bit laggy, make sure to toggle this option, the little TV. You can do that on top here, the little weird shape, and turn this on. This little TV, disable in viewports. Because let's say you have all the backgrounds like that. You have the backgrounds and the particles and everything, and when you play the animation, you can see up there it's at 15 FPS, you know. It's not going at 24, it's at 15, 14, it's struggling. If you were to just turn on or off the eye here, it hides it, but it still plays at 15 or 13 even. It just hides it, but it's still there somehow. It's weird to explain. You know, even though it's not there, it's still kind of laggy when it plays. But it doesn't do that when you just turn off this option with the TV. If you do that, it's really as if nothing is being rendered. And now if you play the animation, bam, you cannot see it, but it's at 26, 25, 24. Sometimes it goes a little bit below at 23, but yeah, it keeps up a decent frame rate of 34. So yeah, don't be fooled by that. But I wonder if something is going to change. Maybe the save time is going to be increased, or decreased rather, when I just delete the models altogether. I'm gonna do some tests. You know, I'm still new to this whole Blender thing, so it's good to find stuff as early as possible. Anyways, he's there. Check out the zipper. Uh-oh. Well. Just a bit bigger. There we go. Like, there's a little bit of delay when I draw a line until it just registers. Even when I press Ctrl Z, it just takes a little bit of time to undo. But it's alright. It's nothing too bad. It's not like back in Flash 3 when it... I mean, I guess it took the same amount of time. But we'll see. Alright. There shouldn't be too many frames to do here. Let's see how it's good so far. Yeah, something like this. Like, it just gets up. Maybe this takes more time. Oh. There we go. Right, his little hand. weekend. So how is everyone doing? I finally fixed my credit card issue I had for the last couple of weeks. So I'm pretty happy with that. One less thing I have to worry about. I like how it turns into a huge ball here. I'll try and take this and flip it. It's just nitpicking, but I don't like how it looks like that. Oh, I don't like that. Maybe I should just delete this one. Shrink that one even more. And just like rotate it slightly. Again, it's just very small, no one's gonna see it, but it's just nah. What's up, little drink boy? Really like the new animation you made, that's really sweet. And happy belated birthday, you know? I hope you had a good time. Did you have cake? How was the birth mass? There's something here. There we go. Next month, hey! The great age. The age of sage. Being wise. You're gonna be a wise person. Are you happy? I don't know. From coworkers to other people, I keep hearing like nice things about being 30. You know, I'm gonna be happy when this happens, I think. So you can let your 20s behind and move on and be a wiser person. I mean, it doesn't really change drastically. I know it's just I'm just goofing off, but it's always a bit sad when you see people say, "Oh, I just turned 30 and now everything sucks." I mean, yeah, things change, but hey, 30 is still super young. There we go. Oreo ice cream cake. Oh. Yeah, that's one thing I also want to do. Like, the older I get, the more I want to try different things when it comes to birthday cakes. I usually go for the generic strawberry shortcake, but I think we had so much, my sisters don't really like that one as much. But there's so many different types of cake out there that I want to try. There was this old pumpkin pie thing I kept talking about many years ago with Shushu, and we made one with one of my sisters rather, I can speak, and it was great. It was really good. Not as sweet as I thought it would be. Maybe we didn't, you know, maybe there are different ways to make one, but it was good. With a little bit of whipped cream on the side, you know, so it was a good time. Good time was had by all. I'm pooped. But Oreo ice cream cake, that's intriguing. Alright, so the helmet is still a struggle, so I'm gonna move on to the next frame before I just implode. I tried to change my mic's position so it doesn't sound like all the time. I'm gonna spend too much on just this one frame. I have more to draw today. A cookie cake. Like the opposite of Cookie Crisp. That's the name of the cereals in other countries, right? Cookie Crisps. Instead of small cookies, it's just one big cake shaped like one. Oh. Oh, that sucks. Oh, sorry about that. The sunburn. I hope you get all the stuff you need to heal fast. I finally got bitten 2 days ago. After trying so hard not to be by those stupid mosquitoes. But now it's mostly gone. I didn't really touch it much. I thought I could dodge a bullet, but no. Everyone's got a sunburn. No. I was really confused. I mean, not really confused, but I was shocked when my sister told me that this Sunday we've reached 34 degrees Celsius. I didn't know. I thought we were still in 25 or something. I was home this entire day and I didn't have my curtains open all the way. Well, it was hot, of course, but I didn't know it was this hot. I mean, I know it was worse, but still, I was not expecting like over 29. Oh, big cookie. Yes. Large cookie. Aw. Oop. There we go. Definitely after the general here, after I color everything, I'll be taking care of backgrounds, see if that can help a little bit. I really don't think so. Maybe I have just a bunch of lines are unnecessary in this file. This doesn't need to take too long. Yeah, you can just like, oops. Yeah, there we go. After zipper, go up here. Maybe this entire animation needs to go faster. I can change the timing later when Adeline is animated, so that way they are going to be moving at the same time, but maybe I can change his timing so there's not too much going on at the same time, so your eyes are not just like, oh, what's going on? Who should I follow? I think for now this should do. Yes, this is all done already, so I just have to focus on those parts. So here is gonna get up, then it's gonna turn around, do one step and then the other here, and then one frame here. Okay. Now you know what? I'm gonna keep going, because what I can do if I use the wrong material, I can select those lines. That's even worse. I shouldn't have done that. I can select those. Then I right click and assign material, and I just choose the one I need, which is the general cheeks, and bam, there we go. I don't have to, oh no, go back, undo, and then change the material and select the right one and then redo those lines. And just do this, whoa, this neat little trick. Whoa, okay. Oh, thank you. For a cake, I have it written down. Someone like 3 years ago now. That's still. It's been 3 years since the first episode. Wow. Someone asked that in 3 years ago on Twitter if they have a preference for cake, and I forgot odd one. But odd one is the same as lost one and cautious one when it comes to cake. Hold on. I have this little notepad with all the info. Island, you know, each island. This. Who's left and right-handed? How they refer to Adeline. Ma'am, mom, mother, lady, mom, mama, etc. I do have a preference when it comes to cake. The general and bitter one love lemon cake. Cautious one, odd one, and lost one prefer fruit cakes. Proud one, old one enjoys cheesecake a lot. Bleak one, glum one, and cutesy one love strawberry shortcakes. They all enjoy any type of cake, but they just have a preference for those. So yeah. So the general bitter one, lemon cake. Cautious one, odd one, and lost one, fruit cake. Just a bunch of fruit. Proud one, old one is cheesecake. Bleak one, glum one, and cutesy one, strawberry shortcake. There you go. You have the info. You have the information you need. Yes. I don't know who this character is. I like him. Sounds funny. Oh, I know what's going on. I'll have this on. This thing, I'm struggling with it, but it's auto keying, meaning that even though you're not in a keyframe here, like I'm next to one, if I draw something there, it's gonna automatically create a new keyframe here and delete this one, which is great for sketches and whatnot because you still have the onion skin, so you know you can go fast and such. But if you just want to modify this one frame here and you're not exactly on top of that frame, you know, you don't want to draw something and bam, it's a new frame. It's like, oh, you know, if you change something here, it's gonna create an entirely new frame. Like let's say just move this arm there, bam, new frame, and now you go back and it's like, oh, why is he doing that? So in order to avoid this from happening, you can just turn this off by clicking it. And now if you just add anything there, well, it stays here. But yeah, you have this option to automatically create a new keyframe. So that's pretty cool. You don't have to go there and just like press whatever key you have and just draw and then move on to the next one, and it's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. No, here you can just go there and bam. The only problem is that, granted you have this selected. The only problem is that, yeah, when you move on to another frame, for example, here I'm at frame 452. This is not going to be faded. This is the frame 450, and it's not faded. So if you want to just like, I don't know, do some in betweening like this, you'll have to deal with that. But you can just always, make a new empty key, and there you go. Maybe there's an option to have it so every previous frame, even though you're still on the same one, changes. I don't think there is one. That would be complicated and very situational. But yeah, you have this option to have that or not. So in the meantime, since I'm still just moving stuff around like this, I don't need to have this option on. I can just move that and not worry about that being a new frame. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I wanted to have this VOD channel. Just to, in a way, I can just be all nostalgic and go back to it and be like, oh yeah, this is what I used to do like 3 months ago and whatnot. But also it documents my process in learning Blender, so I can see the evolution. And if you can help others trying to learn the software, I don't have the perfect, well, this is not the perfect tutorial, because if you're looking for something in particular, well, it has to be something that I stumble across on the stream, and even then, it's not gonna be something you can check on the description and be like, oh, at 28 minutes and 58 seconds, I talk about this. It's gonna be really random, but yeah, it's just a bit of trivia here and there, just in case. So he moves this foot first. So I'm gonna already put that in position. I'm gonna have another frame before that. But now I'm just putting the breakdowns so the animation is all understandable. Keyframes, extremes and everything. And you have the breakdowns to break down the animation. Then you have the in-between, that's the last thing you should worry about. There's the small frames that look very similar that just help the animation looking smoother. The breakdowns are really important. Oh yo, what's up, Ice Wolf? How you doing? Yeah, see, this is already looking good. This part just needs more frames, and yeah. And I'm gonna take a longer here between those two frames. One is just like putting the zip. I don't like how this looks. It's just changing things forever. I never move on to the next thing. I just want to keep changing stuff. Someone please stop me. No, don't. Actually, don't try to stop me. I'm just trying my best. Oh. Shoo, hello. How are you today? Oh, now it looks like the same line. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna move on anyways. Where was I? Those eyes. I don't know. Yeah, it's just yeah, whatever. Sleepy? Oh, welcome to the sleep club. Everybody's either in bed because of sunburn or sleepy. I'm alright. I'm feeling better than this morning, that's for sure. Yesterday I was super sleepy, so I went to bed very early, so I woke up super late to go eat and draw for the day. And I ended up going to bed at 5 a.m. And I didn't wake up in time this morning. My mother was there and she was like, "Are you awake?" I was like, "Oh no, I was sleeping." I was not late for work. Everything was right. Everything was good. But still, it's annoying when this happens. I don't like that. Another thing, here you noticed you always draw on top. If you want to draw below what you've drawn, whether it's fills or lines, you have this option here, like those two boxes right there. Click on that and now you always draw underneath. You don't have to delete what's on top and then color that, and just, you know, you can just press that. That little thing here is auto merge. You see my stuff is kinda weird like this when I just draw something and I leave some gap. But if you have auto merge, it just like tries its best to connect the two, and of course you can go to edit mode and just select the dots and Alt S to increase the size and whatnot. Kinda weird, but you know, if you're not like me, you should be able to, you know, have something decent, or just do that and it's gonna merge. I don't really use that, but hey, it's there in case you need it. It is pretty cool. I do like this option. Oh shit. Then you press Alt F4. Exactly. That's the special strat. Only in Blender you can do that, but it's a curse technique, right? You can use that only once. Sometimes you may see your entire window closing. Don't be afraid, it happens. Try again. And if it closes again, well, try again. It's gonna work eventually. Try again. You missed that one. Try another. Yeah, I really suck with that helmet. Yeah, like I said before, the helmet is not gonna stay the entire animation. You just need that for the delivery. What's up, Snow? How you doing? Exactly, you gotta be prepared for that. You gotta follow a strict training in the forest for like 3 weeks. That's going to be merged into a small compilation of you getting stronger. I'm good, Ice Wolf. I'm doing good. Like I said, I was very sleepy yesterday, but that was before. That was yesterday. That's the past. Gotta move on. But I really wanted this to be finished on Monday. Unfortunately, it's not. Let me put this song. I really like this song. Oh, music. I really need more relaxing music in this playlist, just in case there's days like this when people are just like suffering in bed. So I can only play stuff like this. Yeah, this is what I want to save, but immediately want to move the canvas with space. but it's saving, so it doesn't register my space input, and it just registered the left click. So yeah, this weird line showing up sometimes. Oh yeah, I forgot to. I mean, I didn't forget, but it just didn't save that because I changed that when I was talking about it. Yep. Yeah, like we said earlier, it's if you don't feel like it, hey, it's good to just let it go. Like, not force it too much, because whenever you go back to it in full force, you're gonna have more energy to work on that than you had when you wanted to work on it, but you didn't have the energy for it. But the rule is always to just not let it sit for more than 2 days in a row. And it's gonna get tougher and tougher to get back to it. Oh! There we go. Get him, the little delivery boy. Boop. Oh. Ah. Oh yeah, now I need to change the timing of the box opening, since everything goes faster now. So this should do. Boop, 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 boop. What up? Yeah, I like that. The one thing I spent the most time on in Blender was definitely finding the perfect options for the brush. Something that I would enjoy, something that would feel kinda similar to what I had in Flash, but it's really different still, but it's enough. I've shown that before, but yeah, this is what I use. I change that every once in a while. It's not perfect, but this is what I've used for the episode 8. And what I've started using now. So that's my option. Just in case you want something as a reference to start, to get your own brush. Yeah, and then the pad, I never use that because I use the materials. Yeah. Maybe it's not big enough, but yeah, this is 0.5, this is 10. The stabilize stroke, I don't use randomize. Post-processing, you have 2, 2, 1, and 0 on simplify somehow. I think it used to be different, but I changed that because it felt better when I was making quick sketches, I don't know. Input samples 10, this is 0.888. Angle 7, this is the stuff like in Flash I had. So you see when it's a vertical line, it's smaller. When it's horizontal, it's thicker. That's just that, the factor and the angle. Hardness is 1. This is 0.50772. I mean, the rest doesn't really matter, but it's really, if I was to change this 0 to a 1, I would feel the difference. So I make sure it's really specific like this. This is 0.28750, and this is, the radius is 5, but that's just because I'm drawing small. I usually keep the radius at 25, but here maybe the grease pencil object is too close to the camera, so it's thicker than that. So yeah, 5 is good. And what you can do if you just want to, let's say you have your brush at 25 and you want to keep it this way forever, and you want every grease pencil object to have 25 thickness, but you can see here maybe your object is too close to the camera. Which camera is it? Yeah, that's the one with the triangle. Oh, it's not. No, it's 5, camera 5. So yeah, maybe your grease pencil object is too close to the camera. I mean, here it's not really, but you want to keep it this way, but you want the 25 thickness to be decent enough for some reason. You go back to camera view with 0 on the numpad, and then you can go down here on this option with the object data properties, You scroll down, and here you have the scroll option under the onion skin and whatnot. And then you can change the thickness scale. It's usually at 1, that's the default one, but you can reduce it like this. So if I want, you know, there. And now whenever I draw at 25% thickness, I mean, not 25%, but at 25 thickness with the brush, yeah, it's just good enough. It's good. We like that. We enjoy this one. But watch out, because everything you've drawn before is gonna also be affected by it on this object only. Not every other object, it's just this one in particular. So yeah, watch out for that. But yeah, you can do that if you want. There we go. So now he's gonna get up. We'll go back to draw mode. This is Blender. This is blend. Oh, what's going on? See, 25 thickness. It's now huge. So I go back to 5. It's either 7 or 25, but in this case, the general is so small that 5 is good. But yeah, this is Blender. Yeah, this is still the 3.5 one. I know an update dropped yesterday, but I really like not moving on to the next one unless there's a huge update for the grease pencil, which is the 2D mode for Blender. That's 2D grease pencil. Unless there's a huge update that's going to change everything and make the process even faster, I don't feel the need to change. I'm good with 3.5. Oh, it's Blend. Oh shit! It's the new software. But yeah, the reason there are so many updates with Blender is because, well, a lot of people use that, so they always report when there's bugs, and the team actually listens. So if there's a problem, they're gonna fix it in a day or two, unlike Adobe. Whoa. I'm gonna have another shoot here. It's gonna be this purple frame there. Oh, also one thing, one last thing. If you like your settings, let's say you have a, you know, you start with a new file. New general. There we go. You start with the file. You can see here I have a bunch of objects, one for the company, so I have all of the company's colors there. Same for Adeline. There are still some missing, like the light and whatnot. There's the king, the Daio, and the Wildies, you know. But they have the company's colors somehow. I didn't save them properly, but yeah, King has his own sets of material and drawings, just if I want quick things. But here I fucked up because I want to, like, for quick sketches, I have the line sketch, that's cool, and I can just draw whatever I want. Ooh, yeah, yeah, ooh. I'm a cat, check me out. Wow, 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 wow. He's the coolest cat in town. Wow. Who's this cat? And yeah, you have the little cat. And I have this for, you know, the shading. So I want to change my brush. I use the airbrush for stuff like that. Oh, click that. That little thing just automatically locks whichever material you're gonna use with that brush. Click that. You don't want to do that. Here you can select whatever you want. I have a shortcut. Oh no, it's not really a shortcut. It's just by default you press 4, I think, on the numpad, and you can choose whichever material you want. So I have line sketch, shading sketch, and another shading sketch for some reason. So let's say I want to have some shadows, airbrush stuff. Yeah, wow. And I want to have some fills, because Blender works like this. You have a fills and lines. So make sure you always draw your fills on the fill layer. There you go. I have a layer for shadows, light, lines, and color. In order to make it more understandable, I'm gonna select all those airbrush lines. Press M to move it to a new layer, and I'm gonna put that in shadows. That's peculiar. Why does it look like that? Well, for now, I'm not gonna do that. But let's say you want to color that. You cannot color this on the same layer as the lines. Otherwise, it's gonna look kind of weird and it's gonna not work at all. Let's say I even close the cat. Like the cat has a nice little suit. Oh, I'm going to work today. Yes. And I could color the cat. So make sure that you have a fill material, because here I just have strokes. So strokes are for the lines. So if you want to use that, you can draw lines. It's on dot because I use that for the shading, and the shading in the airbrush looks better when it's on dot and not on line. But I want a fill. Somehow I have the two same things here, so I'm just gonna click here on this little 2 to make it a separate one, rename it, and call that color sketch, and change that from stroke to fill. Oop. So what happens here? Let's say I have 2 of them. Let's say I have stroke and fill. Whenever you draw with that, you're going to have, you're gonna have to have the stroke and the fill. So you can just draw like a funny little heart quickly like this. You know, it's better in one go. You know, and it automatically just closes it. You know, when it looks weird like that, remember where you started, and you can just be able to, you know, fix it. So you have this option if you want, but you can just choose to have only the fills or only the strokes. But let's skip the fills. With the fills, you can use the fill tool here and color whichever closed area is, you know, whichever area is closed. You see, it worked here with the lines, but I hate this option. You know, this visual aids, I don't like that, because you cannot just click once and it fills. You have to double click, and I don't like that, so I get rid of it. And now we can just tap once and that's it. But you see, it's on top of it. I guess you could use what I've talked about here, but if you want to change the fills, it's gonna be kind of weird. What I like to do is having this other layer. So if I want to change the colors and move them around, I can just do that easily without having to toy around with the lines. And bam! You know, pretty much the same thing, but now I can just take that and move it around. Oh. So yeah, always make sure that you have different layers for all of that. And now I'm gonna delete all of this nonsense. All of it, I said. And I made some changes to this file, and I want that to be the file I want forever. You know, I want this shading sketch and this color sketch to be here whenever I start a new file, or I want my onion skin colors to, I don't know, always be like those colors. If you want that to be your default startup file, you can just go to File here, Default, Save Startup File, and Save Startup File, and bam. So now if I just do New and General and don't save this, well, this didn't change anything because this is the startup file. It even starts at the same zoom you were in. So let's say I want to zoom in and I want that to be the startup file to freak myself up when I open Blender next time. Let's do a new one, general, and bam, I just started here. And yeah, there we go. And now all my options are saved forever. It's just what I have. That's another cool thing with Blender, because I always make sure that the applications I use every day open up by themselves on startup. So Blender always saves where you were. Bam, that's where I left. You know, I could have saved here, I would have been there. So that way you can go back to the fight, exactly where you left off last time. That's pretty cool. So whenever I turn on the computer, make my password and do other stuff like, you know, take care of my bed sheets and whatnot, the file is already there and all I have to do is just sit down and draw. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, isn't it? But yeah, I really like Blender. I really like it. Sometimes it's weird, but you know, the good outweigh the bad, as they say. It looks like Toad. He does. In fact, this is Toad. Hello. But yeah, Flash was great, really. I had no problem with Flash, but it's an old software. So, yeah. I can complain as much as I want, saying that, oh, I wish it had this feature and this one. But if I want those features, animate is a thing. That's what Flash is. It's animate and renamed. And maybe the features I was looking for in Flash 8, you know, I had Flash 8. Maybe those features were in the later version of Flash that were more popular, like CS6 or just Adobe Animate. But no, don't use those versions. That's Adobe Flash. That's not Macromedia Flash like I have and many people have. Macromedia Flash is great. I don't care what anyone says. That software is really good. Yes, it's old. Yes, it doesn't do as much as new softwares, but it's been discontinued because, I mean, not discontinued, but now it's Adobe Flash. And ever since it became Adobe Flash, you know, you hear many people say like, oh, Flash crashes all the time, oh, Flash this and Flash that. Yep, they're right, because it's Adobe Flash. When Adobe put their greedy hands on Flash, they just like started doing nothing to it but add more features and not fix what was broken. So now you have this weird, messy tool that still works. You know, I haven't used that, and I know people use that to this day, and you know, it gets the job done. It's still Flash to its core. It was good, but now there's this sticky, greasy Adobe filter on top of it. Ever since the crashing days of CS6, or you know, and yeah, unlike the Blender team who listens and fixes bugs as soon as they can, Adobe doesn't really do that. So yeah, the same problems there were 20 years ago are still there, and they're not gonna go. So also, I'm sorry, Blender is free. I'm not gonna spend what a company would spend on a software just because, oh, it's the new thing that people use. Oh, you too can be a professional official animator if you use this software. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't have the money to just pay that much. Now I can just use Blender. That stuff is free, right? You can just get that, you can download that and start building shit like this. It is free. So now you know that for the next couple of months I'm gonna draw like some fat donations to the Blender team. Because how do you, like, it's snowing, look at that. I made that in one afternoon, and I can now have 2D objects in the oh no, it's some magic stuff, dude. I don't know, it's I really like Blender. Yes, I'm gonna shield the fuck out of Blender now. I don't care. Oh, yo. No competition. Fuck Adobe, man. Yeah. They know what they were doing with Flash, you know? So, yes. That being said, I still use Flash for some stuff because I cannot figure out how to properly work with text in Blender. I mean, I know to have text, change the color, change the font, and everything, make it so it's like a big 3D text. And no, not just a flat text. Make it so it's an actual object and whatnot. I know how to do all that stuff, but when you have, I don't know, it's complicated to explain like that, but I had problems with layers and I had grease pencil objects that were in front, you know, the option in front here. So the text was behind, but then I was removing this option, but the text was still behind, and there's something I'm missing here. I know it, but I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna do that in Flash. I used to do that in Flash, that was faster, I'm gonna do that. So it's still there, you know, I still like it. It's limited, of course, but it's not really its fault because it was just a product of its time, and there is no one now to improve it because Adobe is Adobe. It will... Oh yeah, I should get rid of that, like I was saying earlier. Hide those so the FPS goes back to 25. Oh yeah, there we go. 44 rather. Yeah, this takes too long here. I should maybe do that in like one frame. No, that's too much. Don't do that. Oop. Maybe add another frame there. Go. Sorry, I'm going very slow, but yeah. Flash was great. I really like Flash. I still like Flash 8. If you somehow don't feel like going to Blender because, yeah, I gotta admit, there's a lot of stuff here, and it can be really tricky sometimes, and understanding everything can take a long time. But if you have someone to help you, can cut the learning process length in half. You just need someone who understands the software to tell you exactly how to do things, the things you're looking for, so you don't have to struggle in a sea of tutorials online. Yeah, see, if you somehow have access to Flash, I don't know how, maybe you have it somehow, I don't know, but if it happens, right, it is a great way to start. It is really simple to use, it is easy to understand, and you can make neat stuff with that. Yeah, I made episode 7. I mean, all the episodes so far are in Flash 8. And just like a 20% of the latest episode was in Blender. You can still make great stuff, but you're gonna struggle when you want to export that in 4K or more details like this, and it's really annoying when you have all the special effects like blur and rim lights and everything that you want to make sure look good. But in order to see if they look good on every frame, you have to play the animation from start to finish. Then it doesn't look good, so you don't know exactly what screwed up, so you have to fix it. But I mean, it was really a really long and annoying process to have all those effects like rim light, glow shadows like this and blur and flash. Here I can just have a modifier and it's always on and it plays with the animation. You know, if the character is moving around, it's not gonna be just one single frame of all those effects staying at the same place while the animation is going, and it only moves when you export the thing. I mean, yeah, it's easier. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good point, Blip. I mean, it makes sense. You know, they're a big company, so yeah. Of course, it's better for them to focus on, well, the people who have the money to buy their stuff. So yeah, the prices are gonna be expensive, and well, and the smaller people, well, you know, they're gonna find a way or whatever, or maybe they're gonna pay, but. Yeah, that's understandable in the business standpoint. Also, what's up? How are you doing, Blip? But that's a good point. That's yeah, when it comes to arguments like that, it's always good to see the other side as well. Like, when you think about it, it makes sense. But yeah, Blender is there, and I'm really happy for that. But I still have this version just in case, you know, you never know, right? Anywho, there we go. Maybe I'm gonna put another one near the end. This is just like reaching perfectionist status, but I don't care. I just want to have another one. It didn't feel right just leaving it this way, you know what I mean? Yeah, as long as I don't try to, you know, do what they did with Blender, like, hey, we like what you're doing. Maybe there's a way we can work together. But yeah, that being said, it's true. I mean, the big people are doing stuff on their side, and yeah, it allows stuff like this and OpenTunes and other easy to access software to shine for the small people. And then if you're a big studio, you can go to the most notorious ones. That's, I believe, the main reason why when you are in a school and you're learning 3D, the most, well, obviously you're going to be using either Maya or 3ds Max, and not just stuff like Blender, for example. There's this little deal that's working. There's this little quote-unquote deal going on with companies and such. So yeah, the bigger ones can pay for it, the big softwares, the license and everything. So it's good to have that. Bugbear, thank you. Welcome. So I'm grateful for stuff like Blender. Really. I'm still learning it, of course. I will not use everything it has to offer, that's for sure. I've given up on that, but it's neat because every time you use it, you find a new thing, and you know, it's good to be a bit curious with the software you want to use. That's the same thing. I was in not my comics school. I was for 3 years, but at school before that, I was for half a year. We were learning Illustrator. When of course there are free alternatives, but yeah, Adobe Illustrator. That's what we had. Oh, maybe I should not change this foot. Maybe I should delete this one. Just having it look slightly different, like this. Looks like a weird bean, but it's alright. And I have that here. There we go. Yeah. Whoop. That's weird. I've always wanted to see at least the interface of After Effects, because everybody was using that back in the days. And I thought, whoa, I could have many cool effects and stuff. I never really got to see how it looks for some reason. I think I was not really fully invested in that, but every time I heard that name, I thought, oh yeah, I wanted to have that at some point. And that's it. But I think I have seen the interface a couple of times, but yeah. Affinity Designer. Oh, I remember Affinity Photo, but I don't think that's the same thing entirely. I mean, same company, but not the same exact software. Not too sure. But one thing that recently I've been hearing a lot, especially on Adam's streams, DaVinci Resolve. One of my sister's boyfriend of one of my sister uses that, and he showed me a little bit sometime when I was like, I tried to use that for the latest episode of my stuff, but I couldn't do it because my computer was so old. And he showed me a little bit. Yeah, really cool. I tried to use that for the latest episode on this computer, but I guess the computer was still not having that. It was still too much for it, and yeah, it was a bit laggy. But yeah, I don't have the strongest. This is your average gaming laptop, much stronger than the previous one, of course, but still. Yeah, I don't know. I'm weird when it comes to like paying for the full thing when I know I'm not gonna use all of that. Just one. I guess it's worth it. You know, you're gonna get your money's worth if this is something you use every day. But there's always this thing of, I could be using that as well, but I don't really have a need for it. And it becomes weird for me. I don't know. Kind of quirky like that, you know. It's stupid, I know. It's not something that makes me lose sleep overnight, but it's just. Premiere. Maybe I should give it a go, like see if there's a demo version and see if this is good. But what I use is pretty nice. VSDC video editor. It's free. It's simple, but it gets the job done. I like that. I don't know when I found it, but you got this, Harold. You got this. You can do it. You've got this, Sonic. Why is my... Speaking of Sonic, I got an email about the Symphony doing world tours, and yeah, of course they're going to go in France. But then I was happy. I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. But then I remembered, oh, do I really want to go? Am I that much of a fan that I would try to fight public transports to see a symphony, a concert rather, of Sonic the Hedgehog? So yeah, I was wondering about this. I don't think I'm gonna go, but that's pretty cool that I could. It's even next to one of the restaurants from the company I work at. Really next to it, is literally in front of it. Literally! This word that has lost all meaning. It's right in front of it, really. Yes, it's pretty... The feeling I got using DaVinci Resolve was similar to me using Blender, as in everything is the same as any other software that does that, but the terminology is kind of different. I struggled to find the audio modification on DaVinci because I think it's called... I even forgot, but yeah, on the bottom you have all those options. You know, edit, cut, and do the audio and whatnot. And yeah, it has its own terminology. And it took me a little bit to get used to it, but now I don't have it anymore because I still use VSDC, you know? So that was funky for a little bit. Whoa. But yeah, it was it's really for strong editing computers. My little laptop was not having a good time with that, and this one was it had seen better days using the software. Sorry, on YouTube. Yeah, I saw that for a 30th anniversary. It was cool. I really liked it. Some tunes I was not expecting. But I guess it's always a good experience to just have that. I mean, to be there live. But yeah, pretty much like going to a con, and then I said to myself, I don't like cons, and I never went to one. I mean, I cannot say I don't like it if I've never been to one, but I just feel like I wouldn't be having a great time being around a bunch of people and just like us like sweating and you're like, oh yeah, music, yeah. I'm kind of weird like this when it comes to events. I don't go to any type of events. I just, yeah. Yeah, the current tool is doing my goddamn head in. It's not the greatest, but No, so the symphony, I mean, it goes through the entire history. Of course, the YouTube one doesn't have Frontiers music, I think. But yeah, you have the classics, you have the Game Gear games. I don't remember all of that, but yeah, it goes through a lot of games. But yeah, you're gonna have both classic and modern. I don't know the ratio if it's 50-50 for both, but yeah, it's just the history of the Hedgehog. I was not expecting one song in particular. I even left a comment about that because I really like this song. Everybody loves this song. From that one specific game on the Game Gear. I'm not gonna say much to not spoil anything for anyone, but I was not expecting this, and having a fully orchestrated rendition of that, even if it was really short, right? I was getting pumped. I was like, oh, whoa, dude, this is great. And then it stopped. And I was like, at least we got that. It's more than just nothing for the last 30 years. It's a really, really popular tune from this game that many people have remixed to hell and back, mate. And somehow we didn't really, I don't think so at least, get an official like modern take on it. I don't think so. Maybe in those, you know, mobile games, but you know, Sonic Dash 1. Sonic Dash 2, Sonic Dash 2 Boom, rather, Sonic Dash 3, Forces Dash. Yeah, you know, it's, that's not for me. Not really a fan of mobile gaming, you know, as the people call it. Mario Jump, Metroid Run. No, what was the joke again? Sonic Jump, Mario Run, Metroid Escape. The Legend of Zelda, Avoid Death. Anyways, enough with the bullshit. Escape from impending doom. Doom is coming. Yo. Kirby eat. Yoshi survive. Wow, that's a shitty circle, but I'm happy I can just do that. Yeah. I don't even try anymore. Me scream. Oh, that would have been a hit back in 2012. The goal is to scream on your microphone of your phone, and the more you scream, the more points you get. Oh no, I'm sure. Yeah, you make that game nowadays and you promote that on TikTok, everybody's gonna be having a good time with that. I don't know what the TikTok people do. I don't really care, but I think we're at this point where that could be a hit. Now we get a scream every time, you know? Although if you want to be successful and stuff, maybe you're gonna have problems with legal... maybe you're gonna have some legal issues with this, but... Yeah, just make a soundboard application. I'm sure that's already a thing. But just make a soundboard app and have all the dankest memes that people share around. Like you have the mythical bruh. The Vine Boom, remember that one? You know, you just have to put a bunch of this shit on the software and damn, you're gonna be having fun. Animal Crossing, get a new identity. Begin life anew. escape from the post-apocalyptic war. Now that's the Teletubbies game. I don't know, I like that. It's like fun eras that people have had. Remember the creepypasta era when every character was pretty much similar? Is there a troubled teenager who's being bullied and would now seeks revenge? Or it's a weird entity who shows up at night and looks weird, and the stories always end in a weird way. Play Animal Crossing, now you get to live life but through a video game, so it's much better. I'm just glad I finally got to play my first Animal Crossing game. After years of me saying, yeah, I'll try it, yeah, I'll try this, yeah, maybe the next one. Oh, maybe that's the one. Oh, no, too late, there's another one. That's exactly like me and Zelda games. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll get Twilight Princess. I think it's a good-looking game. And I never got it. Skyward Sword? Oh, okay, that's the one I'm gonna get, right? I have the console, I have everything, I have the little add-on you put on your remote so the movements are more accurate. The remote plus thingy, whatever. I can get this game. I'll get that on my birthday. Birthday passes and I don't get that game. And now, oh, Breath of the Wild. Okay, I'll try that maybe. Seems like my type of game. And I finally have it. And then I don't touch it ever again. Link is currently at the castle with 4 hearts. It's been like 3 years. He's begging for me to come back. And it's like, after this episode I'll go back and play. Oh, after this episode I'll go back and play. Okay, after this episode I'll definitely go back to Hyrule. And oh, poor Link is still you know. Oh, Blip. How dare you, good sir? How dare you? Take care, Blip. Have a good lurking. Have a good lurk session. I will cry. Which Animal Crossing was it? The latest one, the New Horizons. That was my first one. I wanted to try the one before, but I never got around to get it. And then, you know, I decided to just watch Vinny and Imakuni play the games. And then the new one was introduced, and I thought, oh, okay, that's gonna be the one. And I saw many people, many OGs, right, saying that, wow, we have more options and whatnot. And I love customization options. So yeah, this was definitely the one I had to try, and I'm glad I did. Pretty fun game. And then because people love to just start bullshit, it was this old like, oh, you time travel versus, oh, you don't time travel? Oh, fiesta going on. And it's just like, ah, whatever. Wow, what was that sound effect? That's a new one. Write this down. Maybe we can use that for the greater good. I don't know how we would be able to use a sound effect to help the world, but Yes, that was fun. Oh! No! Yeah, New Leaf seemed really fun. But it's just that having New Horizon coming up soon. I mean, granted, many years passed between the two games, but still. I had to get this one. It's nostalgic now. You know, it's only been... why do I have all of that? I don't need to have all of this. Oh, yo, Delito! It's been only 3 years since the game came out, but it's already nostalgic somehow. The music you get when you first start your new island is the definition of nostalgia to me at the moment. During summer especially, I like to put the song on while I'm drawing. You know, the 1 hour of Beginning Island medley on YouTube. I just put that on and yeah. It's a blast to the past. To me at least. I'm a sucker for nostalgia, but not when it's overdone, you know. I like my nostalgia when it's oh, this thing from years ago. There it is. We have it back. Oh, it's gone again, but you had it. It's like, yeah, it feels great. This one, you know, song in Kirby that we never heard for years, and you have a new rendition of that. Yeah, that's gonna make people happy. In a boss fight from this character that had no reason to come back, but it's there now with the new remix. That's great. Happens once. We don't want to pull a... Oh! Look! It's Sonic! And oh! Classic Sonic. Next game. Oh, it's Sonic the Hedgehog again. Oh, I wonder what he's gonna do. Oh! Classic Sonic is here too. Look! Classic Sonic is there! Wow! Modern and classic! We've never seen that before. Then he shows up in the mobile games. Then he shows up in yet another game. It's like, we got it. We get it. we get it. Nostalgia. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it loses its power after a while. It loses its power very quickly, so it's always something to be careful of. Just like having keys and dangling them in front of people, be like, oh, look, it's the thing you want. Oh, look, oh. I don't know, it's... I didn't really like that when Sonic Forces was a thing. Oh, yo. Please, let me select the other one. No, let me change mode, please. I think that's good enough. You know what? I don't want to spend 28 years doing the same thing over and over. I'm good. We can do something else now. I won't color him now. I want to do the background things. I'll color him later tonight. Oh, please. There we go. Sorry, I'm good. Thank you. No, I haven't played it since. I still played it because, wow, to me, okay, I'm back. Yeah, I touched my wire, the wire of dang it. Yeah, hold on, the pie is freaking out. Whoa, what's going on, mate? There we go. Oh, I fixed it. Yeah, no, this mic is kind of weird. Oh, yo, I exist. This mic is weird. I don't like how it's just standing up like that, so the wire just is loose in the mic. So all you have to do is just nudge it around just a little bit, and the mic is just shuts off. The trifecta. Yeah, that was a fun game. I had fun. Yeah, it's just something to play for a little bit, so everything is not just drawing again. Oh, some time to. Anyways, yeah, the backgrounds. And if I really wanted the backgrounds to come back here, I have backups and the file for the other clips of the episode, so I can always append this whole thing. You know, append is when you want to the copy and pasting objects from one file to another. You either just have 2 copies of Blender open and you copy a bunch of objects and paste them here, Control C, Control V and stuff, or you can append them with the append with the link. Append is when you want to take an entire library from another file and put that directly into this current file. So it works with objects, materials, anything really. Link is when you have another file that you draw on. In fact, let me just show this real quick. Let's start something new. See, I started here because of the started file thingy. It's throwing me off a little bit. So let's say, no. Ah, that's the wrong tool. There we go. Let's draw a little facsimile, right? Oh, facsimile. There we go. There she is. There we go, there she is. She's really happy to be here with everybody in the world. There we go. There she is. She's like, hey, voila, I'm here. Let's add a facsimile here, right? Let's save this file. I'm gonna save it as, I'm gonna do that in the, where am I? I'm gonna put that here. I'm gonna call that Faxu, right? So we have Faxu here. And now I'm gonna make a new file. And I'm gonna draw a little, fuck, I'm still on the wrong file. You know what? First of all, I'm gonna change my tool, go here, and change the startup file because this is throwing me off all the time. There we go. Now I'm gonna draw a cat. Whoa! That's a good cat, right? Save this one, call it Cool Cat. Saves the kids 3. There we go. So I have Cool Cat saves the kids 3, and now I open Faxu again. I go to File and Link. Now I can choose Cool Cat saves the kids 3 and link it. and I'm gonna link the then you have the libraries, so that's object, and I think it was drawing. Yeah, there we go. So now I have cool cat. I'm gonna change the name of it. Oh, I cannot. The problem you have now is that I have facsimile here, right? I can select her and move her around. That's facsu, that's the file of facsimile here. So I can change facsimile, you know, I can, but I cannot change cool cat saves the kids. If I want to change cool cat saves the kids, I'll have to open the file, and it's gonna say something like something really mean, like galo, right? That's a slur for dogs. It's not. So now I have him saying racial slurs. So if I open Faxu again, bam, now he's being violent and mean to dogs again. But I cannot change that. See, if I want to change it, I have to go to Cool Cat Saves the Kids. So it's good if you just want to work on one piece of the animation on the side. Because whenever you change that animation that is alone on its own, you know, it doesn't have backgrounds or all the other stuff to make the laptop chug or whatever, then you just have to modify it and it's automatically linked to this one. But the problem is that you cannot move it. You cannot go to edit mode, select it and move it around. You can just do that with Faxu. You know, yeah, there we go, it's locked. You cannot click anything. You cannot even change the name of it. It's like, cannot edit external library data. So you have to go to Cool Cat Saves the Kids. And name it Ololo, right? So if I go back to Faxu, save. Oh, what happened? See, that's new for me. What did they say? Oh no, I guess it's because I changed the name. Now I cannot, yeah, unless it's called drawing again, I cannot access that. So what happens if I, sorry, I'm just trying to, hey Mario Kid, what's up? The dear facts. I'm doing good. I'm just trying new stuff in Blender and working on the next episode, which technically is now at 6%. I finished the animation of the general. Let's beat this song. I really like this song. Alright, so if I go back and recall that drawings again and save it, is that gonna work? Go to Faxu. There we go, he's back. Read library, yeah, he's back now. I don't think I saved first. I don't think I need to save first. I saw that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so you cannot change the name. So you have to make sure the file that is linked as the proper name, because you cannot change it. If you change it, it just explodes. Alright, I didn't know that. Gonna lower this song a bit loud. Alright, that's pretty cool. I like that. You can hide it, but you cannot hide it in viewport, like I said before, and in render. It's always gonna be rendered. Yeah, it's that's pretty cool. I like that. I don't think I'm gonna use it much because yeah, it's really stuck where it is. I guess you can always go back to this and change that, but I don't know. Aksu, yeah, it's a good thing. It would have been cool, but I can understand why you cannot move it around. Yeah, the goal is 80% this weekend. That's really fast. I'm really happy. I forgot how quick those episodes can be made. And this is gonna be a more company-centric episode, so yeah, things are gonna be made really quickly. But again, everybody will have to wait. I mean, not everybody, but the folks on YouTube and Newgrounds will have to wait for this episode come out. Aksu! There she is. I know she's, pointing at the name. And she's like, that's not me. That's my cousin from other place in the world that Kimmy hasn't finished building. Silly Kimmy. He prefers just making character interactions rather than just finishing the fucking world he said he was gonna build. He's been on this project since he was 11, but I've never seen anything he's made. Is he lying? Oh, Kimmy! How could you? Thank you, Facsimile. This is good for my problems I have. Anyways, I'm gonna show everybody how I make the backgrounds and such, so I can hide everything here. In fact, I don't need to do that. I can just hide the collection itself and it's gonna hide everybody. There you go. So now I can have the cameras and not the characters. So camera 1, no, wait, there we go. So yeah, that's where you have all the characters, of course. Adeline here, the general there, Adeline there, everybody here, float around, they go like, oh, shiny star in my hand. I don't know, I'm sorry, what's going on with my brain today. This and all that, what we animated today, and then this, and then it flies away. This part is really cool. Look at him go, oh shit, I forgot to let go of everything. And it flies away. Oh, it's chugging. But trust me, it's cooler when I do that. It wasn't. Why is it chugging now? What exactly is causing this to not play properly? Maybe it's all the cameras. Yeah, but you get the idea. Anyways, now I can just hide the characters, the particles, and keep that. So what I do, I take a screenshot of this, and this screenshot is going to be drawn over in Clip Studio Paint. So first off, we have this camera. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna import images as planes. You have another add-on in edit preferences, then in add-ons here. Oh, you cannot see it, but in add-ons you can look for planes. You can type planes and then check the little option you have, import, export, import images as planes. So now you have that. So now it's gonna open up a file. Where am I? Let's go to desktop, images, the extra backgrounds, Kirby Guardian 9. Why is 3 off? Oh no, there we go. Material setting, shadeless, and I'm gonna select all of them and import images as planes. What have I done? I think I screwed up. Yeah, let me put them here. Stop it, you. Stop it, you. You're gonna make me blush. Oh, what's going on? Why isn't nothing showing up? Oh no, that's not good. I mean, considering we have the rabbits and Mario, I don't think there's anything out there, any crossover that's gonna be mind-blowing anymore. So this, I don't see that happening ever. But I don't know. If it's good, it's good. What's the problem? Cannot edit hidden object. What? What is going on here? Hold on, I need to figure this out. Can't have just this one picture? What's the problem? I don't understand what the problem is. Okay, can I even exit this mode? Okay, why am I in draw mode? That's the problem. Where am I? I'm on 5. 5 is there. There we go. Let's go to object mode. Select this. Thank you. Hopefully the next episodes won't take an eternity to make. I mean, now that the reincarnation is over, this shouldn't be an issue. There we go. Yeah, it's because I was in draw mode, I think. I was in draw mode in another object, so I just had to escape and go back to object mode, but there we go. So click this once to select it, so anything you import now is gonna be directly into this folder. Images as planes, select everything. Loading. It's gonna appear inside this cursor here. There we go. You can move the 3D cursor wherever you want. Uh-oh. Lag City. Oh no! Not responding, I just have to wait. There we go. Okay. So now I have all of them. But as you can see, they're underneath. Snap, the 3D cursor was underneath everything. It's under the snow, it's okay. I can just select them all. Grab with G, press Z, so it's only on the Z axis. And do the same with X or Y. Whoa! If you want to move only on 2, like let's say you want that to move on the X and Y axis, just press Alt Z or Shift Z. Excuse me, Shift Z. Now it moves on the X and Y axis. Shift X. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Or Shift Y, and then you just, there you go. Pretty nice. Now, I'm gonna take this one background here, and I want to position it in front of this camera. So instead of being inefficient, I don't have the English term for the opposite of efficiency. Just select this one. First, select the object you want to move, press N, and go to Item. Now you have all the location, the rotation, and the scale of the item, which is the first background. I want the rotation and the location to be the same. So what I do is I'm going to hold Control and now select the camera. So now I have the background first and the camera second. Now I just have to right click any of the coordinates here and click copy all to selected. And now, yeah, see, the first item I've selected is now at the same location as the second item, which is a camera. But you can see it's kind of weird and the rotation is not correct, so you just have to do the same thing with rotation. Right click, copy all to selected, bam, now it's the same rotation. But in camera view, see, the background is behind the camera. So it's okay, you can just take the background, press G to grab, Z twice, right? You know, if you move that once, it goes up and down, but twice it just changes that. I think it's local axis, I don't know, but just press Z twice and now you can just move it to how you want. If you want, you can open up a new window there, whoop, with a little plus. Same thing, if you want to get rid of it, just go to middle and just bam. And in this window, I'm gonna get rid of that and press 0. And now I can see what's going on in the camera view. So I can just be here, press S to scale it, and bam. See? And if I hide it, and if I change mode, it's the exact same. That's what I do for backgrounds. But then you also got to make sure your grease pencil objects are not behind. See, Adeline right there is behind the background. But it's okay, because you can always click Adeline here, type in front, and toggle this on. If it's off, well, it doesn't work here, but it's because I have the wrong one selected. Oh, it's the right one. Well, I guess it's always this way with planes. But yeah, she's always in front, so you don't really have to worry about where the background is, I guess. But I like to just put that at a perfect place. So again, double Z behind Adeline, and then scale it. And there we go. And even that thing can always be in front. But I don't know how it affects the grease pencil object then. It's okay, I'll see that later. But you can see that, yeah, this is not working because it's in the background. But it's okay because this is going to be the final background, so I can just hide this, and now all you see in the camera is just that. And there you go, that's how I do it. That's my strat. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to have another one. So now you just have to do that with the others. So select the picture, and then camera 2, copy all to selected. There. Camera 3. I'm sure there's an easier, faster way to do that, but this is easy and fast enough for me. I won't lie though, yeah, the first couple of times I did change and put the backgrounds in front of the cameras manually because I didn't know that was an option. But quickly I've learned about this, and I'm glad I did. There you go. Everybody is here. Turn this on. Camera 2. That's this one. To zoom, to home in on an object like this that you've selected, it's just the dot key on the numpad. So you can just, you know, go to it. grab, double Z. Let's put that, I don't know, here. Let's scale it. Just a snow thing, I don't really, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna have some effects, some quick wind effect to show that there's movement happening here. Camera 3. Background 3. Don't need this anymore. Press N. Double Z. Let's put that here. Yeah. There we go. 4. Oh, it's good. Up. Let's go to camera 4. Sometimes I go overboard like this. I make it too big, so if there is camera shake, there's not gonna be a part where it's cut. Go 6. Scale. Go just a little bit more, just in case. I don't want to see any of the backgrounds being cut. It's gonna haunt me forever. Oh no. This, there we go. Nice. That's it, that's all the backgrounds. All I have to do really is when I finish coloring them in Clip Studio Paint, all I have to do is just change that item here. I can go here, this option there, and find the perfect file and change that to whatever. Gonna save those. I don't really understand. Oh, what am I doing? I don't really understand exactly how the shield works. But all I know is that, yeah, if you have a possibility, just check this little thing. I don't know, maybe that's the way to save a material in the file, but sometimes I don't have it checked, but it's still saved. I don't exactly understand how it works, but just for security, I'm just gonna keep doing that. Something here, I suppose I should have done that before, but very technical, boring stuff, but at least it's easy to do. And now if I wanted, I could just delete the background, the 3D background forever, and I'll have it. But now you can see that sometimes, you know, they're just fighting for attention here. So what I like to do is just like the grease pencil objects, I go to the timeline and I make them appear and disappear accordingly. Don't tell me I just fucked up everything. No, I did not. Okay. So, final thing to do. Do the backgrounds. If you want to modify an object, the placement and everything, you can create a keyframe with I, and it works when you're hovering on options. For example, at frame 0, I'm gonna add a keyframe for it to show up. So I'm gonna go on top of the icon and press I on my keyboard, just I. And same thing for the render. So now I have this keyframe here, and this is just to disable the view in the viewport. So let's say I want this picture here to disappear when camera 2 is active, which is right there. I go to the frame where camera 2 is active. It's chugging a bit. Which is frame... Oh, it's already there. There you go, frame 92. And now I go back here and I change that. I click it so it's hidden and I press I again. So now it's a keyframe. So now I have two keyframes. If I click this object, at 0 it appears, the picture is there. But then at frame 90, whatever the hell that was, it's going to disappear because I changed the keyframe here and now it's gone. So that way, when I move to camera 2, this object is not going to be in the way because it's going to be hidden. Really specific. But that way it can just disappear when it's not supposed to be there, and you know. So I'll just keep doing that for the others. I jump to this frame and I go here and there we go. I can go back there and hide it and have a keyframe so it's only appearing there. This one, it only appears right there. Why is the camera doing that? It's not supposed to be doing this. There we go. And then I want that to disappear here. Go here, click that, bam, bam, keyframes. Now it disappears again. It's not there. Shows up when the camera is active, and as soon as the camera is not active anymore, disappears. That's what I do for the grease pencil objects as well. It's a pretty cool trick. This frame. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the stream, really. I don't have much to share. I'm gonna call it a general tonight. This is gonna happen this time. I'm not gonna be super tired and fall asleep and wake up late and go to bed at 5 and almost wake up late the next day. But yeah, that was really fun. I am gonna continue to do that. Take a nice shower too. That's always nice. But yeah, thank you for chilling with the Kimi. You know, we really appreciate it. That would be sweet. I'll be there. I'll be there hanging out. Hold on. Let me see. Oh. I think I'm gonna host Gimme Hug. She's playing Final Fantasy. Should be a fun time. So yeah. Oh, she just started too, so. There we go, let's host Gimme. Yeah, I really like this song. Thank you everybody, I'm gonna save now, just in case. There we go. And I'll stream tomorrow as well. It's back to regular streams now. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. And yeah, have a good one.